Hey everybody, what's going on? Brendan Miller here, back with another video. It is mid-December, and you know what that means. It is lure hunting season. Every year, I make a pilgrimage to a couple of local drained lakes in search for lost fishing lures, and every year I find tons of really cool stuff. So today is no exception. We are out here at the lake. It has been drained, I would say probably around 10 or 11 feet so far. This is my first time checking the spot in over a year, and I'm pretty excited about it. Also, I have a new sophisticated tool with me. This is an extending rod with a hook on it. This thing extends to about 16 feet. This is gonna be a very useful tool because a lot of times lures get stuck in trees, and with this device, I'll be able to snag those lures out of the trees. So let's get after it and start searching. Hopefully I can find some cool stuff. All right, so there's a walking path right here, so the public has access to fish this area. And there's a nice big tree right here. There's a bunch of stuff stuck in this tree. There's a crankbait right there. I think there's a crankbait over there. All right, I think this is it. There we go, look at that. First find of the day. Looks like a fairly old bait. Looks like some sort of like a Lazy Ike type lure. All right, there's a nice crankbait right up in here. Looks like a nice little square bill. Here we go. All right, there we go. This is a KVD 1.5 in really good condition. One of the hooks is broken, but the bait looks really good. Great find. All right, so as you can see, there's a pile of these Christmas trees that they put down to attract fish, obviously. And a lot of people fish here and get stuff lost, as you can see by the amount of fishing line that's in here. But I just spotted something down in here right there. Let's take a look at it. What do we got? Oh yeah, look at that. Nice Rapala lipless crankbait right there. All right, spotted a bait right here. Looks like a jig of some sort. Yep, nice little jig. The hook still looks decent on this. So then I just spotted another bait over here. Check this out. Whoa, that's an old lure right there. All right, easiest find of the day so far. Spotted this guy from a ways off. Nice little buzz bait hanging in this tree in perfect condition. All right, just spotted what looks to be a nice crankbait up in the tree. I will deploy the hook and see if we can get it down. Give it a little tug. Oh, come on. There we go. It's coming down. All right, there it is. In absolutely perfect condition. Stuck right up there in that tree. Best find of the day so far. I am stoked. All right, coming back through this area, I just spotted this right here, hanging off all this junk right here. Nice lipless crankbait. Chillin'. One of the hooks is gone, but the coating looks good. If I scratch away some of this dirt, you can see there's a nice coating underneath. So also take a look at this. These are all crappie jigs. Look at that. There is so many of them in here. This must be a really hot crappie spot. I think I'm gonna take some of these home just because a lot of them are still in good shape. All right, just found my first spinnerbait of the day. This one was just laying right on top. Just looks like a generic kind of Walmart spinnerbait. Found a bait right here. Nice blade bait, just needs new hooks. All right, spotted something down in here. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Huh. Nice little crankbait right there, needs new hooks. All right, just spotted a crankbait down in here. Let's take a look and see what we got. It's kind of stuck down in here. Oh, nice. Look at that. Kind of an older style crankbait, but still cool find. All right, just spotted this lipless crankbait right here. Just chilling down here in the mud. Look at that, nice one. These are very, very popular. I find a ton of these every year. Great looking bait. Just spotted a jig up here in this tree. Let's see if I can get it down with the hook. All right, I think I got it here. Just pull really hard, and there you go. Check it out. Nice little jig, got it out of the tree. Kind of tangled up, but still great. Just spotted this little beauty right here. Check it out. Little crankbait stuck in this bush. Someone must have been caching from over there and got it stuck. Nice little find. All right, I was just pulling up some fishing line, and look what came up out of the muck. Nice spinnerbait right there. Cool. All right, just found this guy right here. Check this out. Little Panther Martin. It's missing its hook, but the body's in great shape, so. All right, got one right here. Looks like we got some sort of a jig. Let me wash this off real quick. Oh no, another chatterbait. Sweet. All right, just found my best find of the day, I think, right here. Check it out. Whopper plopper just hung up right here on that branch in really, really good condition. I think this is kind of an off-brand version of the Whopper plopper, but nevertheless a great find. just tucked up here under this bush. End of the day, just spotted this frog up in there in that limb. So I should be able to climb that tree and grab that frog. Nice little Booyah pad crusher right there. This thing looks brand new. Great find. All right, just spotted another bait right there. Nice chatterbait. Sitting in this tree about 8 feet up. Should be pretty easy to get down. Check it out, guys. Really nice chatterbait in great condition. Just got it down from that tree. Awesome find. So the picnic area is way over there. That is a little jitterbug. Somebody must have cast it across and got stuck. Awesome find. Really good shape. This hobby is not for the faint of heart. Look at this mud that I have to go through. Gross. All right, just spotted a whopper plopper up in that tree. See that thing? It's hanging out. I'm gonna try and climb that tree and shake the limb and see if it falls out. If not, I'm gonna try and bend the limb down, and if that doesn't work, I'll have to come back later and get it. All right, guys, I'm super stoked. I was able to shake this bait out of the tree. The only problem is when the bait hit the ground, the tail snapped off. However, I do have the tail piece, so I should be able to glue it back on and get this bait back up and working. So this is that burlap I was talking about, and as you can see, there is a bait stuck in the burlap. Little rattle trap style bait right there. Just spotted another bait right here, kind of wedged up in this crack, as you can see. It's a tiny little thing. Look at that. Little micro lipless crankbait right there. All right, another bait right here. Looks like a little crankbait of some kind. Yep, that's what it is. That's a really cool looking little crankbait. Again, wedged up in this. Spotted something right here. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice crankbait right there, little lipless one. All right, just spotted something right here. We got two things. We got a worm in here. Oh, we got two baits right beside each other. Got a spinnerbait right there. Another spinnerbait. That one's in pretty trash condition. However, this one still has a good hook on it, so totally usable. Nice find. All right, I just spotted a crazy looking lure, guys. Check this thing out. What is this? I don't even know what this is, dude. It's like a salamander. Crazy looking bait. Still in good condition. That's awesome find. All right, just got another bait right here. Looks like a little spinner stuck on this rock. Find a lot of these out here. Also found this jig right here as well. As you can see, the hook is still good on this jig, so it's definitely reusable. There you go, check it out. Nice spinner right there. Just spotted a bait right here to see what we got. Little cotton cordell lipless crankbait. All right, so I saw this tail sticking out of the sand, so I started to dig around a little bit, and I'm starting to uncover some sort of a skirt. So I'm guessing this is either a jig or a spinnerbait. Oh, nope, another chatterbait. Awesome sauce. All right, got a popper up here in this tree. See if I can reach it. Oh, I can barely reach it. Just pulled this hula popper down out of a tree with my hook. So far, the hook is doing work. All right, got a crankbait up in the tree here. I got my hook. I'm gonna try and get it down. There we go. Just like that. There you go, look at that, guys. Nice crankbait right there, out of the tree. There's a lure right up in here. Looks like a whopper plopper. There you go, look at that. Ha! Let's go, dude. That's a Berkeley chopper, I believe. Nice bait, really good condition. There's a spinner right there in that tree. Hey-oh, there she went. Nice spinner right there, look at that. All right, guys, so I'm back here in the studio, got all my finds laid out here. I had a chance to kind of clean them up, cut all the fishing line off of them, and now I'm gonna go over them one by one and show you what I found. So starting off right here, some miscellaneous items. Got the $1 spinnerbait. This is a classic lure. I find it all over the place because it's so cheap. A lot of people throw it. Found this nice little jig head right here, kind of cool. And then I found a little Panther Martin, actually, with no hook, but a very useful bait nonetheless. The crustiest lure I found was this thing. I don't know what this is. It's an old lure of some sort. It's made out of metal, which is kind of interesting and unique. Found this blade bait right here. This one's a little rough. It's been banged up on some rocks, but honestly, if I cleaned it up and put hooks on it, it would probably work just fine. Found this jig. This one's kind of odd, because the skirt seems to kind of like fuse together. It's kind of weird. Then I found this jig. This one's a little bit better shape. Good hook on it still. Found this guy. This is definitely an older school lure. I think this is a Lazy Ike type lure. Found a spinner right here. This one's a little bit on the crusty side, but still very usable. Just needs a new hook. Found this guy. This is definitely an older bait. I don't know what year this was made, but it's definitely older style bait. Then I found this guy right here. This is a cotton cordell stick bait. Found a Rapala Shad Rap, which is pretty neat. Found this micro little crankbait right here. Don't know who this is from. Then I found a hula popper. I find a hula popper almost every year that I do this. They're still quite popular, even though they are an older style lure. I usually find a lot of spinners every year, but this year was a little bit different. I didn't quite find as many, but still found some nice ones. Found a couple rooster tails right here. As you can see, a small one, and then a bigger one right here. I found a Mepps spinner. This one's actually quite big. Found this spinner bait right here. This is actually one of the most expensive baits I found. Out of all of these, this spinnerbait right here, I think it goes for like $13 or $14. It's kind of crazy, but really nice spinnerbait right there. I found a bunch of chatterbaits, as you can see. Another Z-Man chatterbait right there, and then another original chatterbait, as you can see right there. And then another original chatterbait right there. And these are all in great condition. The hooks are really nice on them. They're totally usable. So it's pretty cool to find these in such good condition. And I only really found one really nice jig this year so far. This jig right here was in a tree. Pulled it down with the hook, but still, nice little jig. And then I found another spinnerbait right here. A little bit older, but still in great condition. All right, moving on over here, we have a couple more finds. I have a beautiful buzzbait. This is a Strike King buzzbait. I found it sitting in a tree. Found a Booyah Pad Crusher. Again, in really nice condition. Honestly, this looks like someone just pulled it out of the package and threw it and got it lost. And now I have it, so that is awesome. I love the Booyah Pad Crusher, so finding a free one is sweet. Over here then, found a jitterbug. I actually find quite a few jitterbugs every year too. They're still quite popular. I like the hula popper. They're an older design, but I think a lot of people have them in their tackle box, and they're a great lure, so it was cool finding that. Found a lipless crankbait. I believe this is a 6th Sense lipless crankbait. Real nice crankbait. Nice lot of rattles in it. Found a cotton cordell crankbait right here. As you can see, this is a nice one. These are very, very common. This is one of the most common baits that I find because they're relatively inexpensive and they're pretty good for the price. And then here's another cotton cordell. It's a slightly different model. As you can see, this one's a little bit more crusty. It needs a little more cleaning. And then I found two of these guys, actually. These are by Strike King. They're little lipless crankbaits. This one's missing a hook, and it's definitely been in the water a little bit, but still very usable. And this one I found in a tree, and this one's in really, really good shape. So it's really cool finding that. And then I found this lipless crankbait here. I'm not sure who this is by. I want to say it's by Sabile, but I tried to find it online. I couldn't tell. So if anybody knows what who this crankbait's by, let me know in the comments. I actually really love the color on this one, even though it is a little bit crusty. It's chipped a little bit, but still very, very usable bait. Then I found an original rattle trap right here with a sweet little paint job. Again, needs new hooks, but still really good condition. This next bait was an interesting find. It is a Rapala lipless crankbait, but it's got kind of a race car theme going with it. As you can see there, very unique. I've never really found or seen one like this. I'm guessing it's some sort of limited edition that they ran as far as the paint goes, so it's kind of cool to find that one. Okay, moving on over to here, I found a Berkley chopper right here in really great condition. This is, again, kind of a knockoff of the Whopper Plopper, and they're really good. They're a little bit more affordable, and yeah, they're great baits, so I was really happy to find this one up in a tree, I think. And then I found a Googan Squad stick bait right here, up in a tree as well, in really good condition. Very, very cool bait. And then I found this guy right here. This is a Ozark Trail crankbait. I think these are like $2 at Walmart, but nevertheless in great condition. It was in a tree as well. And then I found a KVD 1.5 also in a tree in great condition. And then I found this guy right here. This is some sort of Whopper Plopper ripoff. So it was cool to find this thing though. It was just hanging out in a bush. This bait actually has some little teeth marks all over it. So I think either a pike or a muskie has taken a swipe at this bait before, which is kind of neat. I found this beautiful River to Sea Whopper Plopper. Now when I pulled this bait out of the tree, the tail actually popped off, but I should be able to glue that back on and still get some use out of it, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. And last but not least, the craziest bait that I found is this guy right here. This is a Storm Dog, as you can see right there. This is a muskie bait, I believe, and it's like this crazy salamander with multiple hooks, multiple legs. Very, very unique bait. Again, it's quite large, and it was just kind of hilarious to see this thing just sitting out there in the sand. So very, very unique bait. Never found anything like it. Pretty cool, I have to say. Now, one of the things that I love to do is actually calculate the total retail value of everything that I found. So for this pile right here, if you're going to go out and buy all of these brand new, it would run you over $240. That is really cool because with a few exceptions, most of these baits are totally reusable, and I'm going to put new hooks on them and put them back in the tackle box. So that is really cool. Again, to kind of calculate the total retail value, again, over $240 for this stuff. So guys, guys, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. I had a ton of fun finding all this stuff. If you guys want a part 2 to this video, I will definitely go out and make a part 2. There's some other lakes and spots that I haven't checked yet. So if you want to see a part 2 to this video, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you again so much for watching. And as always, this is Brendan Miller. Stay hooked. I'll see you later.